roaster exhaust motor. This is a 6K that we made a big mistake with yesterday. The key had slipped on the motor shaft and bound the impeller. We destroyed the impeller. Done this 1,000 times and just accidentally put a little too much torque on it. But I'm cobbling together a new motor for a 6K so we can roast this morning. And I thought as long as I was doing this, maybe I would show you how to grease the front bearing on this motor. So these are M8 bolts. You take these bolts out. And this is after you've dismantled the entire rest of the fan, FYI. And there's going to be some washers here, don't lose those. I'm going to take a flat blade screwdriver. Ta-da. I'm going to pry gently. There. Which is going to uncover the bearing. Okay, so this is the shield, this center portion, and this is covered with the cap. The shield's a little extraneous in this application, so what we're going to do is try to get something in here and pry it up, and I might need another tool. It's a little sharper. I'm going to keep prying at it. That comes off. Okay, now there's some grease in there. I'm going to just wipe that off with my finger. No big deal. And we're going to take a little of our high temp food grade grease, just a dab will do ya. And I'm going to run this around in here. So that what happens with these bearings is the heat from the roaster exhaust migrates up the shaft and it heats up the grease in this bearing. And when they go dry, they'll chirp, which is different from the VFD whine. It's way more annoying, and it will get progressively louder, and eventually you will have to replace the entire bearing. So again, I'm just going to smear some grease. I'm going to put a little in there. I'm going to line my holes up. Incidentally, for those of you who are not professional mechanics, don't do what I did last night and force it. If it doesn't come off relatively easy, you're probably pushing too hard. And that's it. Just basic reassembly after that. That's all you need to know. Super simple. You probably do this with high temp lube once every 2 years. But if your roaster is new, you'll probably have to do it maybe even as soon as your seasoning roast, because sometimes those seasoning roasts get very, very hot. So just be aware. Have a great and harmonious day.